Hi, everybody. I've never done a live before, so forgive me if it's crazy, but I am at a walkthrough of a home that my team cleaned yesterday, and so I'm doing my inspection of it. So I figured I would go live and just walk through it with you. All right, so this is the house. The flooring crew is here. So they're installing some carpet in the basement. But when I first walk in, I noticed fridge. First of all, kitchen looks great so far. Sorry for the noise in the basement, but kitchen looks great. A couple detail things like here. I noticed the calcium buildup, which I'll wipe. This is why I walk through with a rag so that I can see whatever and correct whatever issues I see. Inside the fridge looks great. Back there was a nightmare, but they really did great on that. And then I'm going to look at the freezer. Only thing is, toss that ice. So when I come back downstairs, I'm going to toss the ice. Um, but other than that, everything looks good. Checking the stove and oven. Looks pretty good. The microwave looks good, but I did notice up here, so I'm going to come back in as soon as I finish my walkthrough and touch up that. Then I need to go through the cabinets, make sure there's no debris. Nope. Sink looks great. Dishwasher. Drawers. One drawer is generally good, and they're all probably good. So, uh, the only other thing I noticed were these blinds, but there's not much we can do with these blinds short of like fully deep cleaning them, which I think they should just be replaced. We could do. So I might come in and wipe up these right here, but I'm not sure. So all the blinds seem to have scuffs. I pulled this up earlier to check the windows. The other thing is making sure that the seals were cleaned, which they were. Did a great job there. Gonna unlock this and see if the inside was clean. Which it was. So they did great there. And then pull that back down. Blinds were dusted. Both sides, very good. Baseboards look pretty good. Um, these little post-its keep falling off. So the homeowner had to get some window treatments done. Some window panes replaced, so they put post-its on the windows. So I had to make sure that they're still on there. I did notice a couple little things here, so I'm just gonna dust it off. But other than that, it looks pretty good. Main floor bathroom. Mirrors looking good from all angles. Toilet. I'm going to toss that because that does not need to be here. Around the back of the toilet. Looks great. Entry door. Looks good. Fan looks pretty good. let's see what the upstairs looks like. So normally I don't do inspections, but this was a pretty large job. There was a lot of pet hair, a lot of dust. Um, it's just a lot that needed to be done, and it took us, oh, let's say, um, maybe 12 hours total. So 6 hours for two people. Um, but then we had some staffing things. You know how it is. Sometimes you got to reschedule people, you got to move people. Um, People have, life happens and things happen. So they ended up being here pretty late last night. So because of that, when you're coming in late, sometimes you can be fatigued because you've had a long day already. And so just to make sure things were good, uh, I decided I was going to come and do a final check because at night you can't always tell. And then you're tired, it's early morning or late at night, you can't really tell. I'm going to take this. Now, I don't know if everyone does that, but I don't leave used toilet tissue or anything that was used by the previous homeowners um, at the site. The other thing is, I don't know if you can see it, but it's like a faint like hue. It's kind of like right here and then up at the top. So that's why you need to look at your mirrors in different angles, because pay attention to the corners of the mirrors, um, because it might look good on one side, one angle, but then another angle, it doesn't look great at all. So, like, this must be a toothbrush holder, and I noticed some stuff in there. So, I'm just going to make sure everything is good. There's no dust left on the counters. Throw that away. Shower looks good. I mean, it was pretty bad before, so this is definitely an improvement. Um, the track looks pretty good because that's going to be important too, to make sure the track is clean. Make sure the track is clean. Make sure the back of the toilet is clean around the wall, corners, edges, baseboards, the things that people notice, light switches. Um, that's going to be important. So normally when I do my checks, like I said, I walk around with a rag. It might be damp, it might be dry. Most of the time it starts off dry. If I see something that requires, oh shoot, don't break anything when you're doing your checks. But if I see something that requires me to go back in, I'll do that. Um, so I walk around with a dry towel just to make sure I can hit whatever needs to be hit. This looks pretty good. Going out. Bedroom number 2. Looks good. Fans look good. Windows look good. Closets look good. There's no dust up here. It's good. Baseboards are looking good. Window sills are looking good. They did a really great job. I don't expect anything less, to be honest with you. But they did great. Property looks good. Looks ready for staging because that's what they're doing today, is staging it. There's a couple things I noticed, so I'm going to go back through and clean those areas that I pointed out. There's one right here. This baseboard is just not great. I mean, it started off worse than this, and they did a good job. But I'm probably going to bring a rag in, wet my rag and make sure I get that up, because it's definitely noticeable. If they come in and they do inspections, they're definitely going to see that. So I'm going to try to get that up. But yeah, thanks for doing this walkthrough with me. I hope it was helpful. My first live. So yeah. Um, if you have any questions, comments, comment at the bottom, or yeah, send me a message. All right. Until next time.